Hey guys, Angela here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by and clicking on my face. Please stick around until the end of the video just to make sure that you like my vibe. And if you do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are returning, thank you so much for returning to watch another video. Today's video is another style video. We are on the roll. We are on a roll with the style videos, and today we're talking sneakers. I couldn't remember if I did a video on this before and I was too lazy to go back and look, to be quite honest. So if I did, you're getting another one, an updated version. But today we're going to be talking about sneakers. A huge part of my personal style is sneakers. I wear them most always, but I am not a huge fan of like sneaker culture, nor do I consider myself a sneaker head. I don't like the rat race of trying to buy a sneaker. It just blows my mind that I want to spend money and I can't spend money. Like, that makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't like the stress. I don't like it, so I don't participate in it. And to be quite honest, a lot of that stuff doesn't fit within my personal style, and I'm really big on only buying things that will fit well within my personal style, especially because I subscribe to that personal style uniform. And so it's really important that everything that I buy and put into my wardrobe can be worn with everything else. Otherwise, it makes absolutely no sense. So today I'm going to share a few sneaker brands with you that I absolutely love, show you the pairs that I have from them right now, pairs that I'm looking at buying for them, and then I'm also going to share a couple pair of like wish list sneaker items with you as well. So we're going to start off with that girl. And when I say that girl, I mean my favorite shoes, sneakers as of right now, and that's Veja, or Veja as some people call it. I call it Veja, but I absolutely love Vesias. I have a couple pair now. Actually, no, I have three, because I ordered a pair last night that are on their way that I absolutely love. I'll show y'all those as well. But I have a couple pair as of right now in my house, in my wardrobe from Veja. They're extremely comfortable. They're a little bit on the pricey side, in my opinion, for some sneakers, especially because you can get like Forces for $100. Well, you could. They on trend now. You can't even find Forces, which I have been wearing since forever. I'm from St. Louis, so we'll just put it like that. I have always worn Forces. The fact that I can't go and find a pair of Forces because they're sold out blows my freaking mind. Anyway, back to the Vesias. So I have a couple pair of Vesias. They run about $140, $150. They can run up to like $180 or even sometimes over $200 depending on the style and if there is like a collab or something like that. I believe they did like a Rick Owens collab or something like that, and those were pretty pricey. But for the most part, they run $140, $150, $160. I mostly like them because of the style, the fit, and the comfort. So the first style that I have is the Vasia V12. I probably wear these shoes the most right now in my collection. They're just super sleek, super clean. They go with everything. I love this gummy sole, and I just like the white and gray, like the off-white look of them. And because they're like an off-white and not a stark white, and they have this gummy sole, I feel comfortable wearing them in the fall, winter months, even when it's a little bit of like snow or whatever on the ground, because this gummy sole will catch that dirt and it'll come right off of them. They're super comfortable to me. I know I read some reviews where they were saying that the tongue is pretty stiff, and that it can cut into your like skin and stuff like that. I haven't had an issue with this particular style of the Veja, so I love these, and I believe these ran about $140 or so. So this is the first style of Veja I have, and then I have a second style with me as well, which if I'm not wearing those, I'm wearing these. So this pair is more of like a chunkier version, but pretty much the same coloring. I have a thing for like just a nice white or off-white shoe. This is the Vasia Venturi in natural. There it is. You can see it a little better there, but it's called the Vasia Venturi. Again, it's more of like that dad style sneaker. It's in like the natural white color as well, so it gives off like that gray cast on the suede around the shoe. And then the sole of it is also gummy, but you know, here is a lighter color, so I have to be more careful when I'm wearing these in the colder months to make sure that I'm not wearing it when it's super rainy or like snowy and slushy outside. But I also wear these a lot. Like I said, if I'm not wearing the other pair, I'm wearing these. They are absolutely my favorite shoes at the moment. And then last night, as I said, I purchased a pair of shoes. I'm going to pull them up on my phone and just show you that way. I purchased this Veja Rio Blanco. So this has a little bit more color in it. The Veja sign is in like a navy. The back tab of the shoe is navy, and then the sole is like a darker cream color, but then it has like red underbottom. And I thought that those were so sleek. You know what sold me? And I didn't even buy them off of Net-a-Porter because they don't have them in my size. I had to go to the Veja website and actually buy these, and they happen to have them in my size. But the Net-a-Porter website is what sold me on the shoe, because look at how clean and crisp those look with that pair of sweats. And y'all know I love a sweat, and that long coat. I am going to style those exactly like that. That's what sold me. And these were $140. Again, I bought them directly off of the Veja website because they didn't have them in my size on Net-a-Porter, which was a bummer because I'm spitting. Which is a bummer because Net-a-Porter ships really, really fast. So I would have gotten these in a couple days. Now I have to wait for these to come from the actual site or the actual company. And Veja is a Brazilian company, if I didn't say that. So, you know, it may take a little longer. But anyway, I bought them because I love them. I love the color. I love the shape. They're a little different than both of the other two pairs that I have. So I'm super excited about it. So if you have never checked out Veja, or if you've never heard of them, I highly recommend that you give them a try. If you're into like super sleek, clean, classic style sneakers, Veja is a good brand for you to check out. Okay guys, so next on my list is a very controversial shoe. Don't nobody like them but me. Don't nobody in my circle like them but me. But they are a very popular shoe, especially with the European girls. And listen, the European girls, they know what they're talking about. So I'm not trying to hear nothing nobody around me got to say. And that is Axel Arigato. More specifically, I have the marathon runners from Axel Arigato. But there are other styles by them that I actually like and I want to try out. But let's talk about the pair that I have. So as I said, I have the Axel Arigato marathon runners, super chunky, a dad sneaker. It reminds you of the really popular pair of New Balance, I forget the actual name of them, that are in this same colorway that are impossible to find, which I actually wanted and tried to get and could not find them. And then ran across the Axel Arigato on, who had these on? I ran across them on Tamara Kalanick. I don't know how to, I probably just butchered her last name, but she's one of my favorite YouTubers and people on Instagram, and she had them and I was like, I actually really like those, and if Tamara is gonna wear them, I'm gonna wear them. No, seriously, but I actually do really like this style and silhouette. As I said, I tried to get the New Balance that these sort of reminded me of, but I could not find them everywhere because they're super on trend. But I love them. They're comfortable. They're heavy as hell, I'm not gonna lie. They're comfortable, they're stylish, they look great with sweats. Again, y'all know how I feel about my sweats. I wore these one day out and a young boy was like, those are super dope, or those be Balenciaga. I was like, no, they're Axel Arigato. Look up the brand, copy a pair, do something a little different or whatever. So the kids think they're cool, and they're cool. So I'm not trying to hear nothing nobody else has to say, but I absolutely love this sneaker. Again, they have this in different colorways that I'm interested in, and they have other styles of shoe, like just plain canvas style shoes that I'm interested in maybe checking out as well. Again, a little bit of a splurge. They are not cheap. These were about $350. I'm just guessing, y'all, but it was $340, $350 or something like that. It's definitely a shoe that I think is worth I cannot talk. It's worth the splurge, and I'll definitely be, you know, investing in another pair. So if you're into the dad style sneaker and you don't want to fight for the Balenciaga or pay $900 for Balenciaga, or stress out trying to find the New Balance, or whatever the case may be, check out Axel Arigato. They actually are a really cool shoe brand, and I highly recommend. The next brand that I'm going to talk about is Golden Goose. They're a little bit more known. I feel like more people know Golden Goose. More people that I know Golden Goose over the other two pairs that I mentioned before. But I love Golden Goose. Here's the thing. I'm not going to even lie. This is my second pair of Golden Goose. I got rid of the first pair because they were uncomfortable. These are also very uncomfortable. But I did learn a trick online, and I was told to actually take the sole out, because the sole in Golden Goose, or at least in this pair and my other pair, are pretty thick, but these are really thick because these are platforms, so this sole is even more thick. But I was told to remove this sole out and put a different sole in, and that should give me a little more room. And the issue for me is that they are too wide but come up just a tad bit short, and I wouldn't even say short, they fit extra, they just fit perfectly in length, but they're too big in width, so there's no way that I can go up in size. So I'm just sort of like stuck. But when I took the tongue out and stuck my foot in them without the tongue, they fit perfectly. So I am gonna try to eventually go buy some Dr. Scholl's or something and see if that works in the shoe. But other than that, I am super into the Golden Goose brand. I know not a lot of people like the whole dirty, distressed shoe look, but I like them. I think they have character. Each pair of them are unique, right? So no two pair of these shoes are the same because they are handcrafted, so you have a unique shoe whenever you're buying them. This for me is a splurge shoe. This shoe was almost $600. It was actually $600 after tax, but like I said, for me it's worth the splurge because I know it's unique. I know not a lot of people are going to have them, and the people that do have this style, there are going to be slight differences because again, they're handmade. And I just like the style. I like the distressed style. I like the dirty look. I mean, I'm just super into them. More particularly, I'm into this like platform version, which is why I got this over the just regular sole that I had last time. So if you are looking for a splurge shoe and you're into like the distressed styling, I would highly recommend Golden Goose. I will say go into the store. There are Golden Goose stores and try these things on, or you can go into a department store because they usually carry them in department stores and try them on to get the right sizing, because girl, they're not comfortable at all. And I'm not the only one that didn't say that, but they look good, and that's what's important, right? Right. And then the last sneaker I have here to share is a pair of Asics. Like, I've never owned a pair of Asics ever, but I saw someone that I went to college with this particular pair of Asics on Instagram, and I was like, I like those, and I immediately bought them. And that's this style right here. They are the Japan SPF. I'm not quite sure what the SPF stands for, if that is even a part of the name, but I love them. As somebody, as I said before, that loves forces and have been wearing them since I was in high school, I was really into this because this reminds me of a pair of Air Force Ones. As a matter of fact, I'm super into the Air Force One Sage Low, which is a women's shoe that has the platform on them, and I'm enjoying those. So these reminded me of that, but they had like the little Asics symbol on the side in black that added a little bit of difference. So I thought they were super cute, and they are really cute on. Like, they are so cute on. So then I went and I was like, let me see what else Asics has to offer. So I purchased another pair of Asics. I'll show you the pair that I purchased, but I ended up having to return them because the sizing was off. On the site it said that they were a men 8. When I got them, they were most definitely a woman's 8, and they were tagged as a woman's 8, but on the site they said men's 8. So I was a little leery of the sizing. I didn't reorder them, but I absolutely love them. I think they are so dope, and they have a few other styles that I'm super into, and I am gonna go and actually try to get these shoes, but I need to go to a store, go into a store to try the shoe on. But let me show you the shoe that I bought and had to return. So it's the Asics Gel MC Plus. I love this shoe. I think it's super dope. I love the color. I love the style. I love the silhouette. It's pretty affordable. And I ordered them, like I said, and on the site it says that it's a men's shoe. So I ordered it in a men's 8.5, which should be a woman's 10. When I got them, they were most definitely a woman's 8.5, and it said it in the shoe. I called and they were like, no, these are men's shoes. And I'm like, girl, I'm looking at the tag. It says women's. So I ended up sending them back, and then I didn't reorder them because on the site it still says men. I would like to eventually get into a store. We do have a couple like outlet stores or whatever that carry this shoe. I would like to get into a store and try them on. And they do have a couple other styles on their site that I actually like and would like to check out. But again, I feel like I'm gonna have to go into the store and try these shoes on because the sizing is a little off on the website, girl. But Asics is another brand that I'm like, okay, they got some stuff. They got some stuff. And before I wrap the video up, I didn't add them into the video because I feel like they are having a moment right now. But honorable mention to New Balance. Like, I know the New Balance is all the rage right now. Look, and they are doing some dope stuff, but the New Balance that I prefer, I pretty much can always find. Like, I love a 990 style, and I don't care which one it is, to be honest. Right now I have a pair of 993s that I wear mostly on an everyday basis. They're like my walking shoes, but I also wear them, like style them with off outfits as well. You could pretty much find whatever 990 style that you like always, unless it's like a special colorway or it's a collab. Now their collabs right now are so hard. Like, I tried to get the Joe Fresh collab, did not happen. Like, it didn't, girl. It was like they were like who you like, girl, no, you're not getting those. So I didn't get those. My favorite silhouette of New Balance right now is the 327. They do collabs sometimes in the 327s that you cannot get. I have a pair that I actually had to buy resale. They're the undyed pair. I had to buy them off of eBay and pay an additional like $7,500 to get those shoes because they sold out so quick that I could not get them. So some of the styles or the collabs of the 327s are hard to come by, but for the most part, the New Balances that I prefer, I'm able to grab. So honorable mention to New Balance because I absolutely love them. They're having a moment. I love that for them, but I'm gonna stick beside them because I love my New Balance 900, whatever I end up getting. I love them, so I'm gonna stick beside them. And then I also wanted to share a couple other gym shoes or sneakers that are on my wish list at the moment. The sun is all up in my grill, being rude. The first pair is this pair of Veja Margiela Reebok tabby sneakers. See if you can see them. This is them here. This is on Essence, but I actually found them on Revolve as well. So hopefully when I am ready to bite the bullet, they are still available in my size. But they have the classic Veja Margiela tabby toe, so that split toe, and it's just like your classic Reebok in this super like dark cream color. I am obsessed with these shoes. I have been looking for them in this color in my size for I don't know how long, and I found them on two sites, but I'm just not like, I'm trying not to spend $300 on a pair of shoes right now, but I want these shoes, and I don't care what y'all have to say about the tabby toes. I like them. It is what it is. Hopefully one day I'm able to get this shoe. It is highly it is high up on the wish list. And then one other sneaker that I'll share with you on my wish list is this pair of Isabelle Marant. They are called the Beth Touch Strap sneakers. I like them in this black and white and like gummy sole colorway, and I think they're super cute and super sleek. Remind me a little bit of my Veja, but they have like this Velcro. I've never had a pair of shoes with a Velcro fasten, so you know that'll be interesting. But I just think that they're a really cute shoe. I love them on her feet. They look really cute styled with this skirt, so they're just a super classic cute pair of sneakers. A little bit of a splurge, pretty much the same price as like the Axel Arigato, so not too much of a splurge, but I am super into those. So look out for those two pair of sneakers coming to my wardrobe soon, maybe, who knows. Ooh, excuse me, maybe some money will drop in my lap and I'm able to get both pair, but for now they are sitting firmly on the wish list, and if they're not available when I'm ready to go buy them, it was not meant to be. So anyway, that is going to conclude today's video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Let me know if you enjoyed this video in the comments. Leave a comment. Let's have conversations. Make sure that you like the video. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure that you're following me over on socials. I've created an Instagram page specifically for Sounds About Angela YouTube page, so go ahead and follow me there. The handle will be on the screen, as well as on TikTok. We are growing really fast over there. You want to be a part of that growth, so I'll put the handle to my TikTok page here as well. It's my old YouTube name, Suburban Housewife, so you can find me over on TikTok there, and I will talk to y'all next time. And I'm gonna go put all these shoes back up. Okay, bye.